Hey, Daniel, I think you're shooting 75% from the. I think it's actually 76% from the field now on the season. I know you're getting a lot of dunks and shots in the lane. What do you think about that? And Jalen, what do you think about Daniel's shooting percentage?
It's ridiculous. Get it to him down there, he has a good possibility of making it, so he keep feeding him.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, it's just basically all the hard work that I'm doing is paying off, like I said, I'm working on, coming out above the free throw line and attacking the basket. I'm not trying to make layups. I try to finish them around the basket because, that's easy points. So,
Jalen, just kind of what changed the game from the sprees of threes in that first half with Hall and Mason Jones to the inside deal in the second half?
We realized that we had a bunch of mismatches coming out from halftime, so we wanted to feed Dan and the other post guys the ball. And once we realized they couldn't stop it, we just kept feeding them.
Did you all feel you finally wore Hall out in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We changed our defense up a little bit. Yeah, we knew we had to find them every time down the court because that's who they was trying to give it to. So,
what do you guys think? I think he had 23 at halftime. What did you think of that? And what did Coach Anderson say at halftime about that?
He said we had to find them.
Did you feel that you guys did a better job of that in the second half?
Yes, sir.
You want to elaborate on that a little bit? Or?
No, that's basically what he said. Find them in the second half. Don't let them score as easy as he did in the first.
He has 29 assists tonight. Just, I guess, thoughts on the way you guys shared the ball. And I think you guys hooked up for a couple of oops tonight, too. It's the way you guys shared the ball tonight.
With us sharing the ball, that's basically easy buckets because, we're finding the open man. And once we move the ball to where we can, find a guy to where he can get an easy shot, we just got to make that pass so we don't, clog up the offense, and prevent, more turnovers than what we have.
Daniel, coming off the big win you guys had Sunday against Indiana, was there any thought there might be a hangover effect from that? And how important was it to get off to a good start tonight, especially with Jalen, with him knocking down the three-pointers early? How important was that?
As in hangover effect, you mean like with fatigue
still
and stuff?
Thinking about it.
Nah, it really wasn't a hangover effect at all. We came out because this was the next game on the schedule. So, like Coach says, we enjoyed it till midnight, and we came back the next day and got ready to play, and now we're here. We got the win, and that's pretty much it on that one.
Jalen, did you all look for Mason in that first half, or is it just a case of court opening up and him just feeling it?
Yeah, it's just Mason. He has a nose for the ball. So if you're not following him, if you don't have your head on a swivel, he's gonna get open. And if he gets open, it's trouble.
Jalen, obviously you set out last year. What are the biggest challenges when you're setting out to keep your game sharp, and if you're not getting as much practice and obviously game time?
Stay in the gym, work hard. I used to always hit up Daryl and Jalen and ask them what I need to do, what game things I need to work on. They always told me, so by having those guys around, it really helped out.
Jalen, how good did that double-double feel, and then finally getting going offensively a little bit, and then Danny, if you can follow up with his game after he's done?
It felt really good knowing my guys, still knowing I'm going to pass them the ball, you know what I'm saying? And my shot's falling a little bit, so felt pretty good tonight.
I feel good about it because as much as I get double-doubles, I'm pretty sure, they're proud of me just like I'm proud of Jalen for, getting his double-doubles. He moved the ball, he found people, and they knocked shots down. So basically he was getting rewarded for that. And as you can see, he got his double-double, so that was his reward.
You guys have really outscored him a lot in points off turnovers. How'd you feel about your defense and got your fast breaks and, easy buckets? How'd you feel about the defense and the turnovers?
I feel like we did a pretty good job on defense. And we just got to keep getting better at it each and every day because you can't just reminisce on the past. Like, we got to take it one game at a time. So going into practice, we know we got to keep working on our defense, and we have a better competition each and every game. So
this is 3 games. You guys are going to play 3 games in 6 days when you take Friday. How do you feel about that? Mike says obviously it's more fun to play games in practice. How do you feel about that? That many games in that short amount of time.
I mean, sometimes it's fun, and sometimes it might be the worst thing ever because of how much work we put in. But most of it, we're just having fun because we're actually getting to play somebody besides ourselves and getting ready to come out there in front of all the fans and stuff. It's a good feeling because like you said, it's way better than practicing.
I got 2 jail in three games in 6 days.
It's tiring on our body, but we know we have a lot of guys that can go in and play. So each day we take care of our bodies and get ready for the next game.
And tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I assume Mike will have a team deal. How good is it that you can enjoy Thanksgiving off a nice win like this?
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good because it kind of sucks to eat on a loss, but yeah, it's gonna feel good getting out there back at Coach's house, being with the team and some of his family and stuff, and they just showing us a good time. Since we aren't able to go back home to be with our families and stuff, it always feels good to get like a home cooked meal every now and then.